'Twas the night of the Hullabahoos Christmas concert, and the corner was hoppin'. The Virginian, Boylan Heights, and even Eddie's was poppin'. There was dancing and laughter and lots of good cheer, and the first years were tipsy off one sip of beer. The carols and sleigh bells rang out with great might, while gentle soft snowflakes painted Charlottesville white. Already out. With cozy bright fires warming friendships of old, and holiday spirit in the air as it snowed. And on Charlottesville's streets the people sang through the night, but their laughter and glee would soon turn to fright. For their singing had awoken who was rumored to be the grinchiest Grinch that the world's ever seen. But this Grinch of all Grinches had a mission of his own, to rob all who sang of their silky smooth tone. He scratches up tracheas, making voices sound screechy, and turns heavenly sound into that of a VG. But the Grinch does one thing that is yet to be acknowledged. He steals people's voices and brings them to the depths of Brown College. For in Brown College, the Grinch hides his cold, wretched face, and no one really knows what goes on in that place. Also, let me make sure the building doesn't burn down. Problem solved. There was only one way to overcome the Grinch's evil and bring back the voices to the people of Seaville. The Grinch himself would have to sing out one note, and even if it sounded like a horse or a goat. So with poise and composure and a golden complexion, President Daniel gathered the group to provide some direction. The plan won't be easy, and things may get tough, but with all of our talents, it might be enough. So the Hullabahoos hungered, like a fat kid at cookout, to bring Christmas cheer to the Grinch's high lookout. They knew they could make him sing out just one note, so they put on their beanies and their snow boots and coats. Though they didn't have flashlights, they had Gordon instead, for the white of his teeth shined a light far ahead. So from 14th to Grady to Rugby they traveled, by Mad Bull, the lawn, and the ice-covered chapel. They marched and they trekked to the beat of a drummer, which was actually the mouth of our new guy, Jeff Dutter. And upon reaching Brown College, they crafted a plan that they reckoned would gain the attention of the Grinch for just a brief second. To get his attention, they would have to sing with great glee, and the Grinch is known to hate soft harmony. So Stephen blew forth a pitch straight down from heaven, and the boys belted out a crisp D minor 7. But as the sweet melody emerged from their mouths, their tracheas became scratched and things headed south. "He's stealing our voices," said Sherman with gloom, "and he's bound to come after my Apple Watch too." With their voices now stolen and their spirits quite low, it seemed like the Grinch had stolen the show. The Grinch was a crook and just short of a monster, and the people now feared there would be no more concert. So with one final effort, the townspeople gathered to prove to the Grinch what really did matter. But as they tried to sing out, their voices were shattered and their spirits were broken, beaten, and battered. But then Avi stepped forward with Gabe at his side, Henry as well, our Jewish allies. For the Grinch had stolen all the sweet spirit of Christmas, but with our Jewish compadres, there was none to begin with. So they grabbed their fedoras and put on their yarmulkes and gave all the townspeople a nice dose of Hanukkah. They sang out a tune with valiant uproar, and dreidels upon dreidels started hitting the floor. Well, the Grinch heard the tune, and was filled with a wonder. The townspeople all singing with melodious thunder. And the Grinch felt a feeling he could not recognize, but it was just that his heart had grown 3 times its size. And with a screech and a scratch and a jaggedy yell, the Grinch screamed a noise reminiscent of hell. But at the core of his scream, in the back of his throat, Stephen picked out a teensy, weensy, tiny little note. And happiness burst forth from what once was quite evil, and all the caged voices went back to the people. The townies erupted in laughter and play, and the Grinch threw a bar mitzvah the very next day. But the Hullabahoos had a concert, and they couldn't be late, so they hopped on some reindeer and rented a sleigh. But now the townspeople were stranded, and the sleigh had departed. So Surya flew people on his magic red carpet. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. And on that great night, all the Hullabahoos sang, and the people of Charlottesville's voices all rang. And in McLeod they all gathered. It was a wonderful sight. Merry Christmas to all, and Happy Hanukkah, and to all a good night.